Hey everyone, welcome to another match of Temur Tarmodrazi. Today we're playing against Rakdos Midrange. Game 1 of 3 being posted up today. Check out the deck tech that was posted this morning. Our opening hand is not so great, but it's good enough because we have Traverse the Elvenwald and Ancient Stirrings, which will almost guarantee a second and third land drop. Growth Spiral will help us accelerate into that. And of course we draw our second land anyway, which is just beautiful. So we're playing ball here. We're good. Let's play our Ancient Stirrings, see what we hit. Karplusan Forest or Reality Smasher. I think Reality Smasher makes the most sense. We have 2 Growth Spirals, so we have enough there to most likely hit more lands. So I'm pretty confident. Alright, Kroxa. I'll probably get rid of one of our Growth Spirals. Tarmogoyf, not the worst card to draw, but the first thing we want to do here is Growth Spiral. Ancient Stirrings it is, no lands. Not the end of the world. Seasoned Pyromancer, okay. Stubborn Denial is not the best thing. I think, yeah, Tarmogoyf here to kind of stem the bleeding a bit, buy us a bit of time. Losing the second Growth Spiral really hurt. Okay, second Seasoned Pyromancer is coming down here. Alright, interesting card to play. A second Tarmogoyf, not bad. But here we're going to play Gambit, Ancient Stirrings, to probably hit a land, and we actually don't. But keep in mind, that's 5 turns of no lands, and we're playing quite a few lands in this deck, so we just saw what 5 turns was going to look like. A good thing we did, and we got rid of those 5, because odds are we're going to draw a land here. Okay, it's not a land, but it's a Birds of Paradise, and I think that's enough for me to say, you know what? I think that was like, what, 8 almost 8 turns worth of cards that we saw that were not lands. I think it's safe to say it's GG. We had a good opening hand. We were good until the 3rd turn, but as we started not hitting our land drops, just things went sideways really quickly. Maybe I should have stayed a bit longer, but I think the writing was on the wall in that game. So just a note here, yes, Uro is showing up in this list. It was on its way out, especially since we got that weird announcement about the banning coming maybe even today as you watch this video. But Uro is of no consequence to this match, or any match I'm posting up today. So Temur Tarmodrazi works perfectly well without Uro. This hand is actually great. We have a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer as well, and Tormod's Crypt that deal with our opponent's graveyard. So let's see what our opponent is packing. Alright. So Silent Visitor is problematic. But I think Bonecrusher Giant's the bigger problem. So get rid of Bonecrusher Giant. Next turn, Thought-Knot Seer can probably get rid of Kalitas. Kroxa. Sure. Get rid of Lightning Bolt. Drawing more lands at this point is not really what I want, but that's fine. Almost certainly gonna take care of Kalitas there. Yeah. Let's hit our opponent for 4. As we wait here, just a reminder to subscribe if you enjoy my content, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I post up deck techs, matches like this, other content like giveaways and opening up sealed product, analysis of cards and all that. So yeah, would really appreciate a subscription to this channel. Would really help me out a lot. So yeah, we win. Blood Moon comes down. Our opponent sees that they got nothing, and you know, Blood Moon hurts them as well to a degree in terms of shutting off black, and we get the game right there. We got the concession. 2 Thought-Knot Seers is not something to be, you know, to scoff at looking at you across the battlefield. So we're going to definitely have to mulligan that first hand. The land was a bit awkward. But this hand is actually very keepable. Of course, our opponent always has a Thoughtseize turn 1, as if they're playing 8 of them. That's okay. We got Veil of Summer. Might have been useful if we were on the play. Let's see what our opponent does here. Yeah, can't do anything about that. So we know our opponent is going to be playing Blood Moon. Almost certainly. They're already fetching for basics. So we're going to fetch for basics here as well. Eldrazi Temple is great if we can actually get it off in time. But we're not going to put that down yet, because if Blood Moon does come down next turn, we have to go fetch for an island to kind of protect us. Yeah. So let's see if we see Blood Moon. We do. Alright, so we're going to fetch here, and now we're going to see the beauty of the mana base that I've sculpted, of course, in this deck, and how well a deck like this, which is basically 4 color, does against a deck with Blood Moon turn 3. So we get our wastes with our Traverse. That's not an accident. That's one of the main reasons why we're also playing Traverse, so we can go get our basics when we need them. So we're not going to do anything this turn, unfortunately, and we're down to green. We can't protect ourselves. Our opponent's going to go nip away at us. That's okay. Next turn, we will play our Thought-Knot Seer. Sure. Thoughtseize. Now is a good time to get rid of that. I would assume they take Thought-Knot Seer here. Veil of Summer. Interesting. Alright. Well, we're definitely slamming down our Thought-Knot Seer, which is kind of like a Thoughtseize. Sure, all they got is a Marsh Flats. Got it. Well, we can feed off of that. Let's see what they drew. Another Seasoned Pyromancer. Lucky them. Not enough to attack in, though. We've got a Tormod's Crypt, which will probably crack now. Yeah. Let's make sure we set them back as much as we want. Oh no, okay. I'm doing Engineering Explosives immediately. Getting rid of their Seasoned Pyromancers, which I think is hilarious. That was a very good play. Very good play. Kind of funny. I don't attack in. I think that was a mistake. I should have, but it looks like we're going to get Fatal Pushed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So Blood Moon is gone, I should remind you here. So Seasoned Pyromancer is gone, but so is Blood Moon. So they're going to Blood Moon us again. Alright. Alright. The hate is real. That's okay. We gotta live by our top decks now, but that's okay. They can't do anything. Growth Spiral is actually a great draw. We definitely want to play it main phase. Can't play Datarmo, but we will next turn. So let's just attack in here. If you have a Fatal Push, just play it. They don't. Good. We are fighting through 2 Blood Moons. Technically 3, because we won game 2 as well, where there was a Blood Moon. All right. Yeah, we should have cracked Tormod's Crypt a while back. That was a misplay on my end. Should have just gotten rid of it. I'm doing it now. They got lucky with that. If I had done that misplay, I could have ended this a bit quicker, but that's all right. It's more content for you. So let's see what Ancient Stirring shows me. A Reality Smasher. Almost certainly want that Reality Smasher. And Pretty sure our opponent's going by. Okay, sure. Take Reality Smasher. It's okay. Inquisition. Sure. You know what? Fine. Fine. No problem. Get rid of that Inquisition. And we're going to attack in. Sure. Happy for you. It's basically game over. Dreadbore. Okay. Well, folks, I bring you entertainment. Let's attack in with our 5/6 Tarmogoyf. We are fighting through a Blood Moon, 4-color deck. Let's see what our opponent has. They're cycling, they're searching for answers. That might mean we win here. Sure. They don't have it just yet, so I'm going to kill it before they do. The thing is, you got to do it in response to them casting something. Or else, if you do it first, then they might cast something, and then Magmatic Channeler will live, but it doesn't really matter because it's game over. Alright, beauty. So we fought through 3 total Blood Moons across 2 games, and we beat our opponent anyway. So, you know what? You win 1 game against Blood Moon, might be luck. You win 2 games against Blood Moon. That's, you know, that's saying something for a deck like this, where you're playing a pretty greedy mana base, at least more greedy than I'm used to. Yet we still had all the answers. This is why you play Ancient Stirrings and Traverse Sylvan Wall that helps you in those sticky kind of situations. It's not just trying to get your creatures onto the battlefield. So, yeah, let me know what you thought about this game. I thought it was pretty interesting to relive, and I'm sure I was super happy as I was actually living it live. But it's, I think, a good example of what our deck can do against a deck that's actually quite common right now in the modern meta. Rakdos mid-range or mid-rangey decks, you know, playing these types of colors. You see that quite a bit, and yet we were able to stand up to them, despite them having several Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes and Dreadbores and Fatal Pushes. Whatever it may be, they kept killing our creatures and we kept putting pressure on them. And as you can see, we don't need too much pressure to win out. We just need a few swings with a 3 Eldrazi or a Tarmogoyf, and you know, you can finish them off with a Lightning Bolt. That's the beauty here of playing Temur plus colorless, is you have that reach, and it's not just in bodies, it's in spells. So that's what I really love about Temur Tarmogoyf. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'd really love to hear about your thoughts on this match in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. All that stuff really helps me out a lot. Helps with the YouTube algorithms and all the other algorithms. It also helps you stay, you know, up to date with all the new things that I'm putting out, all the new content I'm putting out. If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out the link in the description for my Patreon page, where you can see all the different tiers. Basically, I give you back a part of your patronage at the end of every year. So yeah, my Patreon is slowly but surely growing, and I really appreciate all the support. I would appreciate your support as well. Thanks, and have a good one.